going on YouTube? Welcome back to yet another video. It's your boy Dream Graphics. In today's video I'll be teaching you guys how to design this simple flyer in CorelDRAW. If you're new here, consider subscribing by clicking on the red button below and turn on the bell icon in order not to miss any of my future upload. Coming over here guys, the stock images we'll be working with, and I'm going to put out the link of all this image in the down description below so you can check it out and make use of it. So without any further ado, let's get straight to the video. Welcome to CorelDRAW guys. So the first thing we're going to do guys is make sure our drawing unit is changed to inches. Alright, so make sure it's at inches, and now your page dimension, the size we'll be working with is 5 by 5 inches. Alright, so this is what you're going to have. Now the next thing we're going to do is bring in our rectangle and also give it 5 by 5 inches dimension. Now as you can see, it's not fitted to the frame. Just click on letter P to bring it to the center. All right, so now as you can see, we have a black stroke here. So to take that out, just click on this icon over here, right click on it, and as you can see, is out. So the next thing we're going to do guys is import our stock images. So to do this, you either right click over here and select import, or go to your file and select import. Okay, now this is what you're going to have. Now select all your files and select all. All right, now click on import. So this is what you're going to have. Just place them over here. All right, okay, let's place our images to the right. So we're having our image to the right and our backgrounds to the left. So the next thing we're going to do guys is bring in this background. All right, and right click on it and select power clip. Then once you do that, this arrow is going to come up, so click on it, and as you can see, it's power clip into the frame. So the next thing we're going to do is right click on it and select edit power clip. Now you can scale this up this way. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is apply a blur effect to this background. So locate your effect and select blur, choose Gaussian blur. All right, so this is what you're going to have guys, Gaussian blur, and this is what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do is just scale this up a bit and select your rectangle tool and draw this way. And once you do that, give it the blue color. Now go to your status bar and select this node, the color node here, and make sure it's changed to RGB. All right, your color mode to RGB, and just bring this down a bit. All right, so this is what you're going to have. Now click OK. All right guys, so now select this background and press shift page up on your keyboard to bring it forward. So the next thing you're going to do is select your transparency tool and go to your blend mode. Now select overlay. This is what you're going to have guys, and you can just scale this down a bit and leave that to that. All right, now click on finish. So the next thing we're going to do guys is bring in this background. All right, and scale this up this way. All right, now select your transparency tool and blend this part to the frame, to the background we have already. All right, so just blend this way. Now select your blend mode also and select overlay, and this is what you're going to have guys. Now just scale this up a bit, and as you can see, our background is blended together. Now select and right click, select power clip to place it inside the frame, and boom, this is what you're going to have guys. Now the next thing I'm going to do guys is I'm going to bring up my rectangle tool and draw a box over here. All right, so let's draw this box this way and give it an outline white so we can see it very clearly. All right guys, so now we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 images. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this image and this rectangle this way. All right, so I'm going to press Ctrl R to duplicate it this way. All right, now this is what you're going to have, guys. So I'm going to select this boat and bring it down. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. We have 7 frames. All right, so this is what you're going to have, guys. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in these images and place them inside this rectangle. All right, so the first image we have here is this. I'm going to place this over here and bring in this, and basically I'm just power clipping, so it's just the same as right clicking and select power clip and place it in here. So just for the sake of beginners, let's follow the protocol and right click, power clip, place inside here. Now right click, power clip and place inside. Right click and power clip, place inside, and right click on this image, power clip and place over here. Now lastly we have this, right click and place this over here. So as you can see, guys, our images are not fitted to frame. So what we're going to do is select them one after the other and fit them to frame. So to do that, right click over here and select edit power clip. All right, so I believe you understand them. Now just place this over here this way. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do now is go to my bitmap and select mode. Under mode, select gray. All right, this is what you're going to have. Now go back to your effect, adjust and select brightness and contrast, or Ctrl B on your keyboard. Now just increase the contrast to, let's say, 60%. all right, and click OK, and this is what you're going to have. Now select finish. All right, do the same to this, right click and select edit power clip. So I'm going to like scale this down a bit and place it over here. All right, so this is what we're going to have. Same, go to bitmap, select mode and gray. Now go to your effect, select adjust and locate your brightness and contrast, and same applicable to this. Increase your contrast to 60% and click OK. Now click on finish. All right, so applicable to this one, so bitmap. All right, bitmap, mode and gray. All right, effect, adjust, brightness and contrast. All right, and click on finish. Same applicable to this one, right click and edit power clip. All right, adjust the image this way and place it over here. Now go to your bitmap, select mode and grayscale. All right, so go back to your effects, locate your brightness and contrast, increase to 60%. Now in this case we'll just reduce the, as you can see the image is kind of bright enough, so reduce the brightness to, let's say, 21 minus 21. Okay, so click OK and finish. All right, same applicable to this, edit power clip and scale this up a bit. All right, mode grayscale and now select, go to your adjust and select your brightness and contrast. All right, same applicable to this one, finish and now select edit power clip, adjust this to fit to frame and let's scale this up this way and go back to your bitmap, select mode and grayscale. Now select effect and select your adjust, brightness and contrast, same applicable to this. All right, okay, so click on OK and finish. Now this is the last image we have here. All right, so once you're doing this, your image is gonna pop, like gonna pop up and look cool, so it will give you that richness, you understand? So go to your blur mode and grayscale and go to your adjusts and select brightness and contrast. All right, so let's increase this a bit because this is kind of dark. All right, so this is the last image we'll have here. Okay guys, so this is what we're going to have. Now select all and remove the outline. All right, so now the next thing we're going to do, guys, is bring in this light flare which I got from Google, and what we're going to do with it is first of all duplicate it, make it 2. I just did copy and paste. It's just Ctrl C and V to paste. Okay, so now this is what we're going to have. Now use your transparency tool and fade out this edge. All right, bitmap. All right, fade out the down part, bitmap, fade out the right part, bitmap, and fade out the left part of it, and we can bitmap if you wish. All right, so this is what you're going to have. Now bring this over here and use your anchor points, the down one, and just drag this way. All right, so this is what we're going to have. Now use your blend mode and choose screen. All right, so once you blend it, like once you select your transparency tool and use your blend mode to screen, as you can see, the black effect we have here. Like somebody asked me how he can remove a light flare background. It's just simple, go to your, just change the blend mode to screen, that's all. As you can see, the black is out. Now what we're going to do is bring it, and as you can see, it's behind, so use shift page up to bring it forward, and double click on this light flare this way, 1, 2, and as you can see, this will give you an option to rotate this way. All right, or you can use on your property bar and use 90 degree, and as you can see, it will rotate this way. Now this is what you're going to have, guys. Basically, this is what you're going to have. If you're confused, guys, I'm not expecting you to be confused at this point, because this process is kind of very simple to do. All right, so now what you're going to do is duplicate this and bring it to this point. All right, copy the 2 or both of it and place it over here, as you can see. Okay, make sure it's placed rightly, placed, and just bring this over here. Basically, guys, what I'm doing is copy and paste, as you can see, copy and paste. All right, so bring this one over here. All right, so let's bring this one down here and bring this one over here. So guys, this is what you're going to have, as you can see. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this light flare, also the one on round cycle. Okay, so what we're going to do is just power clip it inside by right clicking on it, select power clip and place it inside the frame, and edit power clip, bring it to the right top and just scale this up this way. All right, scale this up this way and select your blend mode to screen and leave that to that this way. So this is what you're going to have, guys. This is what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is bring in my text. All right, so let's copy the text and paste it. Ctrl C to copy and Ctrl V to paste. Now let's reduce the font size so you can see clearly. Now this is the text we'll be working with. So guys, what I'm going to do is copy out this the theme. I'm going to cut it out and place it over here. All right, so this is what you're going to have. Now I'm going to break this apart using Ctrl K on your keyboard, as you can see. Now I'm going to change this to this sign, the and sign. Okay, so the font I'm going to be using for this is called the pink blue. All right, so scale this up and give this also the pink blue font. I'm going to put the link of this font on the down description below so you can download it. All right, so I'm going to put the link of it. So I'm going to change this to lowercase. Basically what you're going to do is just highlight all and use Shift F3 on your keyboard and to change the case to lowercase this way. All right, so this is what you're going to have. Now I'm going to bring this and change the font to brush script and place it over here. All right, so basically this is what you're going to have for now. All right, so this is what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to use my interactive fill color tool to draw this way, to fill in this place with color. So once you do that, select this node and you can choose any color of your choice here. All right, you can choose any color of your choice this way. Then select the upper node and select, give it like a yellow color. So let's select this one and give it this color this way. So now just drag it this way. All right, so just drag it this way basically, and what you're going to do is just copy the color and place it here. All right, just copy and paste. All right, so to do that, right click and drag and drop it here. So as you can see, the option will pop up, copy fill here. So once you do that, it will copy itself to that point. Okay, now let's give this a yellow color, and the next thing I'm going to do is select all. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is apply a drop shadow to this. All right, so select your drop shadow tool and just drag over here this way. So you can basically increase the opacity this way, and now as you can see, the shadow and the text they are both aligned together, they are both grouped together. So to ungroup it, use Ctrl K to break it apart this way. So as you can see, it's out, and what you're going to do is bring your shadow down here a bit. All right, and apply same shadow to this one. All right, so this is what you're going to have, guys. This is what you're going to have. Now click on Ctrl K to break it apart and bring it down this way. All right, so this is what you're going to have, guys. This is what you are going to have. Now let's leave this to this for now, and the next thing we're going to do is copy this text and bring it over here this way. All right, so let's cut this one also and bring it over here. Okay, guys, so the font I'll be using for this one is, I'll leave it to that normal area for now. So for this one, let's give it a font called Vantley. I'll change the font to Vantley. So I'll put the link of all these fonts in the description below. So I'm going to break this down here, all right, and break this apart this way. Okay, guys, so I believe you're understanding. So select this and use Shift F3 to change the case to uppercase, capital letter. All right, so now bring this point and let's align it to this the text we'll have here already, and let's scale this down this way. And guys, this is what you're going to have for now. Now basically what I'm going to do is copy this the date and time, and I'm gonna cut it using Ctrl X and Ctrl V to paste over here. Now let's change the font also to Vantley. All right, so I'm going to delete this one and Ctrl K to cut. So I'm going to drop this because I'm not using it for now. And what I'm going to do is cut this one, the time, remove. All right, so the date is I'm going to type the dates May 5th to 11th 2021. So this is what you're going to have, guys. So let's scale this up a bit and align it to this one, and let's leave that to that. Now the next thing we're going to do is bring in the time and the date icon, and let's scale this down. All right, so I believe somebody is understanding this video. So if you like this video, guys, don't forget, give it the thumbs up if you're enjoying it. Now the next thing we're going to do is, as you can see, guys, we can change the color of this. Is a JPEG, is in JPEG format. Okay, so we can change the color. So to do that, just go to your bitmap, convert it to bitmap, and go back to your bitmap and select mode, black and white. Make sure your conversion method is on line art, so you can basically decrease or increase. So in this case, I'm using 170 pixels. All right, so go to your trace bitmap and select outline trace and use line art. And once you do that, allow it to load. As you can see, boom, now we can remove this one and we can change the color to white. All right, guys, so this is what you are going to have. Now just scale this down and bring the time to where it's supposed to be, which is the 5:30 a.m. and we're going to place this here, and let's do the same to this. All right, bitmap, all right, black and white, and go to your trace bitmap. So in this case, guys, make sure it's on specify so that we can actually specify the colors we want to delete ourselves. So now you can delete this one and ungroup it, delete the white part. All right, let's delete the white part, and this is what you're going to have. Now select white color to give it a color, and you can scale this down a bit and just place it over here. All right, so now this is what you're going to have. Now let's group both together and select this text up here. Now you selected. Now just click on L, letter L on your keyboard to bring it to the left this way. So this is what you're going to have, guys. This is what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is select all. Now click on the text again. As you can see, the anchor points have changed. Now use this the edge here, this one, and just drag it up this way. So this is what you're going to have, guys. Now just bring it down a bit and leave that to that. All right, guys, so this is what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do is copy, bring in their logo. All right, I have their logo already, so I'm going to put it on the down description below. You can also check it out and just play around it. So I'm going to like cut this one this way and use Bentley as the font. Place this over here, just scale it down and place this over here and give it a yellow color. All right, so as you can see, we have a lot of spacing here. All you need to do is go to your shape tool and select. Once you do that, this is going to come up, and just scale this up this way. Okay, guys, so this is what you're going to have. This is what you're going to have. So let's cut this out because we're using their logo. All right, so let's scale this up and use our freehand tool and draw a line here. All right, let's give it a white stroke. So basically, guys, I have the logo done already, so I'm just going to paste it here. I'm going to put the link of this logo in the down description below. So now let's scale this and align it to this image here. All right, let's make sure it's aligned. So this is what you're going to have, guys. This is what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring in this frame, this background, sorry. I'm going to bring this background and right click on it and select power clip and place it inside. Now right click on it and select edit power clip. So let's just scale this up this way and use your transparency to fade out the down part. Okay, now bitmap and fade the right part and select your blend mode to overlay. Alright, so let's leave this to this for now, and this is what you're going to have, guys. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to download this splash. Alright, and let's select this one. This is the one I want to make use of, and let's download. Alright, okay guys, so let's drop it over here and scale this down a bit. And what you're going to do is go to your bitmap and bitmap it because it's too heavy kind of, and go to your blend mode and use black and white. Okay, and select trace bitmap, outline trace, and line art. So wait for it to load, and boom, this is what you're going to have, guys. Now delete this one. All right, so what you're going to do is basically duplicate this one this way. So duplicate this way. All right, so now select all and go to your property bar and select weld. All right, so you've welded this together, they're all together now. So what you're going to do is basically just scale this up this way and use your rectangle tool and draw a box over here. All right, so all you need to do is just weld this together. This is what you're going to have. Now give it a white color and right click on it, select power clip inside and place it inside the frame. So guys, as you can see, we can see it. So basically just right click, edit power clip, and here is it down here. So bring it to this point and just scale this up this way. All right, so this is what you're going to have. Let's place this very well. All right guys, so this is what you are going to have. Now what you're going to do is cut this text and place it over here. Now change this font to Vantley. All right, reduce the font size this way. So basically we can use our shape tool to increase the spacing. Now cut out the focus and just place this one here, scale it up a bit. All right, so this is what you're going to have. So paste the focus and change the font to the blue, pink blue. All right, so you can basically give it a red color. All right, so this is what you're going to have, guys. Now scale this down a bit and let's leave this to this for now. Now the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is bring in this, give it a black color, and give it a black color. So let's leave this over here. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is break this apart this way. All right, let's break this apart using Ctrl K on your keyboard. Now bring this down and basically you can type to join group. Now let's just put a random number and all right, so this is what you're going to have, guys. Now just drop this here and leave this over here. All right guys, Now bring this down here and let's change this to anointed reigning mighty youth page. Okay, so this is where the program will be live on YouTube, on Facebook, sorry. All right, now what we're going to do is use your rectangle tool and draw a box here and give it a red color. Remove the stroke. All right, so bring it using shift page up to forward and give it a white color and leave it to that. So remove the full stop and now what I'm going to do is import a WhatsApp logo and Facebook logo. So we have WhatsApp and Facebook. All right, so let's place this over here. And place this over here. All right guys, so this is what you're going to have. Now what we're going to do is just make sure it's aligned to this the one we have here. So just make sure it's aligned this way. So this is what we're going to have, guys. Now the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this light flare and fade out this part just as what we did in the beginning or earlier on. So just cut this part, bitmap, and fade out this part, bitmap, fade out this part, and change the blend mode to screen. All right, and bring it over here this way. Now scale this up this way and just place that to that and leave it there. So this is what you're going to have, guys. Now what we're going to do is basically use our rectangle tool and draw a box this way. Give it a white color, remove the stroke. Now right click on it and select convert to curve. Now use your shape tool and put a knot over here. Delete this knot, delete this knot. Now put a knot over here also and drag it inside. Now what you're going to do is just duplicate this arrow this way. But in case you don't know how I got this, you can just rewatch this video again. You understand how I got it. So basically this is how I did it. So what we're going to do, guys, is delete this. All right, remove this, remove this, remove this, and remove this, remove this. So what I'm going to do is just highlight all and change the case to uppercase capital letter. Now let's cut it using Ctrl K to bring it out, and now let's just place their names to the individuals we have here. Place their names to the various individuals we have here, and bring this to this one. All right, so basically I'm going to just put them randomly, and randomly, because I can't just remember who is who. So let's bold it and give this font 4, and let's bold it also. All right, sorry guys, I'll just be putting the names randomly. All right, font 4. All this is just like a guideline, just giving you guys some little concepts and how I did this. Okay, font 4. And now what you're going to do is highlight all and use Now what you're going to do is highlight all and press T on your keyboard to make sure it's aligned to the top. Okay, so basically that's what you're going to have. Now what you're going to do is just scale this down a bit, and so that we can place names here. All right, so give it font 4, and align it to the middle. Okay, so align this to the middle also. So guys, this is what you're going to have. So lastly guys, what we're going to do is basically give this a yellow color and give this a shade of blue, and boom guys, this is how to design this simple flyer in CorelDRAW. If you have any question, you can drop me a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and like I said, subscribe to this channel so you get more and more of my content. See you guys in my next video.